You're standing on the coldest, emptiest place on Earth. Here, the ice runs nearly 2 miles straight down. Now start walking, and don't stop until you hit rock. Because down there, in the dark, is a lake sealed for millions of years, a mountain range no human has ever seen, and fire. Yes, fire. Let's descend. Hey there. Here's how this works. We drop through the ice one layer at a time, and each layer hides something stranger than the last. Ready? First step down. The first thing you pass through isn't rock. It's time. This ice is built from snow that fell over hundreds of thousands of years, one winter stacked on the next, and trapped inside it, air. Tiny bubbles of the actual atmosphere from the ancient past. Crack one open and you're breathing air older than our species. Scientists have drilled down and pulled up a record stretching back 1.2 million years. So the deeper you go, the further back in time you fall. And you're only getting started. Keep going. It's darker now, and here's where Antarctica breaks the rules, because down here, there's heat. Under the coldest place on Earth? How does that even work? In 2017, scientists found 91 volcanoes hiding under the West Antarctic ice. In one go. That makes this one of the most crowded volcanic regions on the entire planet, and one of them never sleeps. Mount Erebus holds a lake of molten lava. It's been bubbling since at least 1972. Pool of fire, ringed by a continent of ice. Fire under the ice. Told you. But the real secret is deeper still. Quick breath before we go deeper. If this descent is blowing your mind, hit that like button. It really helps. Okay, into the dark. Now you reach the base of the ice, and something you'd never expect this far down. Liquid water. A lot of it. Beneath your feet sits Lake Vostok. It's 250 kilometers long, about the size of Lake Ontario, and it's buried under 2.5 miles of ice. Here's the part that stops you cold. This lake has been sealed off from the sky, from sunlight, from the outside world, for roughly 15 million years. Long before humans existed, this water went dark. And it's not alone. As of 2025, we know of more than 670 hidden lakes under Antarctica. So the obvious question, is anything living in them? No sunlight, no warmth, crushing pressure. Nothing could live down here. Right? Wrong. Scientists finally drilled into one of these buried lakes. It was teeming. Nearly 4,000 kinds of microbes, thriving in total darkness. Then it got weirder. Under an ice shelf, 260 kilometers from open ocean, on a single lonely boulder in the freezing black, they found animals, sponges, living creatures where the textbooks said life was impossible. This is why NASA cares so much. If life survives here, in the dark under miles of ice, it changes everything. It could survive under the frozen oceans of other worlds. But you're still not at the bottom. The ground itself is hiding the biggest secret yet. One more push, all the way to the bedrock. Down here stands a mountain range the size of the European Alps. Peaks nearly 3,400 meters tall, running 1,200 kilometers. And no human eye has ever seen them. We only know they exist because radar found them under the ice. An entire Alps, invisible, wild, right? And right at the bottom, the land drops to 3,500 meters below sea level. That's the deepest point on solid ground anywhere on Earth, deeper than the Grand Canyon, by a mile. Now climb back out and look at what you fell through. All of that ice holds enough frozen water to raise every ocean on Earth by 58 meters. A 15-story building of extra sea. A whole hidden world holding the sea in place. So, of everything hiding down there, what would you most want to see with your own eyes? Tell me in the comments. And as always, stay on the bright side of life.